Hello, I'm Ivan. I'm a Venezuelan student learning languages for 4 years, and because of this, my life changed completely. Currently, I'm in a 6 months challenge to learn German and basically get as fluent as I can. But this wouldn't be possible if I were that guy. That guy was addicted to porn, video games, a lot of things, and now I'm this guy.
If you are able to discern between boring study and fun study, you're going to be more productive and you're going to become more disciplined. Why I tell you this? If you can do 6 hours of hard study or 3 hours of hard study and then 8 hours of fun study, you're going to spend all of your day studying. If there's not fun study, hard study wouldn't exist. And if there's not hard study, fun study wouldn't exist. The problem with this is that most people usually do just one, right? Either they do their really hard to study and they end up burning out, right? Which is really bad. You don't want to end up burning out, right? Or they do so much fun study that basically it becomes not fun anymore. So in either part of the situation, you don't have fun. So how to actually manage fun and boring or hard study, right? And it is that you have to do hard study first thing on the morning. Whenever you don't do first, like your phone is, your hard study first thing on the morning, what will happen is that literally you will get used to doing fun things or easy things first thing on your morning. And you don't want to do easy things first thing on your morning. Yes, you can start your day slow and take it kind of slowly to be actually kind of like warmed up in order to basically do that thing that is hard. I'm not going to lie, I do that. So basically what I do in my day is basically I stretch first thing in the morning. After stretching, I brush my teeth, I meditate, and I prepare actually the things that I'm going to eat later on the day, right? And so that also I read aloud in English. So that entire routine actually can take me like 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes, and that's it, right? After those 2 hours and 30 minutes, I'm actually kind of like warm up. I'm actually wanting to study, and I started studying German. I study German for like 2 to 3 hours, and whenever I finish studying German for 2 to 3 hours, then basically what I do is my fun study. What is my fun study? My fun study is studying Japanese, and basically I just have to watch things, literally, or read things if I want to, right? I'll listen to things too. I watch podcasts in Japanese and I can understand them. So yeah, that's my fun study. And the problem with this is that people don't do hard study. Hard study can be reading, can be speaking, can be shadowing, can be reading aloud, right? Things that actually people don't do because they don't want to practice the thing because it's just annoying to do that thing for like 2 hours or 3 hours. But the problem with this is that if you don't do it, you will usually get too used to doing the fun thing, and if you do too much the fun thing, it will not become fun. Like it's kind of ironic, but like that's just how it works, right? So you need to have some fun. You need to have something that is difficult in order to be able to appreciate the thing that is fun, right? Of course, there will be some days in which you can do the thing that is hard, and you will have to go to the thing that is fun. Either way, but still I've managed to always have at least like 30 minutes or 1 hour of hard study before going on to my fun study, right? And the thing about your fun study is that also it can help your hard study, right? So basically my fun study can also be immersion in German, and it's actually way more easy than my hard study, right? Because I just have to pay attention and I just have to watch a fucking video. Like, who doesn't want to fucking watch a video, right? I'm also doing mnemonics in my hard study, so that is actually pretty hard if you're trying to visualize the things and actually memorize the word pretty well. Now, at last, I want to tell you this thing too, which is that you can take some breaks if you want. I actually do take breaks, and I do go out with friends. I do hang out, right? I don't live a one-dimensional life in which I only study languages. I go to calisthenics and I upload videos to YouTube. No, I don't live this one-dimensional life. I like to go out with girls. I like to go out with friends. I like to do things, right? Yeah, the problem is how do you do them? Because like you have time for this, you have time for all of these things. Like you have time for everything. What the fuck are you? No, it's just that I basically have some order in my life, and actually I have some friends that understand that order in my life. So what I do is that for 6 days or for 2 weeks, it depends on how much you want to work, you will use study, 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 and study, right? After those 2 weeks, 3 weeks of studying, you will have some 3 days or 4 days in which you don't do anything. Anything, right? You don't do literally anything. And you can basically talk with your friends and you say, hey, I'm going to be playing video games for these days in a specific, play with me. Easy. I'm going to go out for these days in a specific, go out with me. Or you say to this girl, uh, I'm going to be free for these days in a specific, fuck with me. Like literally, it is as simple as that, honestly. And whenever you do this, you will not interrupt that zone state in which you will be all of the fucking days of those weeks in which you work or in which you study, right? This basically, I do this for like 6 days of study, 1 day of rest. I usually do it like this because basically the day I take a rest is the day in which I record videos and I edit videos, which is today, right? And this is actually really good because when you do this, you will be able to like kind of be recharged for you to be able to like keep studying, keep studying, keep studying, right? If possible, don't take a break, which is actually like, I don't know, watching porn or something of the like. If you want to play video games, it's fine. If you want to hang out with people, it's fine. If you want to go even to like partying, it's fine, I think. But it's still like don't try to do like very degenerate things. Like don't take a break while consuming drugs or something of the like. No, like take a break with like playing video games with your friends and that's it. Or maybe you want to talk with your friends and that's it. And yeah, see, don't take this so seriously. Take this in like something like, okay, we'll work as much as you want, and whenever it comes to a situation in which I can go out, I will go out because that's the thing that I do. Like I work something for 7 days or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and then basically I don't go hang out with anyone because no one is free. And then whenever people are free, I hang out for like 3 days straight or 2 days straight, right? So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope that you like this thing. Bye.